Hey everybody, I hope your midterms went well, and I hope parent-teacher conferences went well as well. That was a lot of wells. I'm going to go over your announcements. There's not a ton of new stuff here, so let me go through it for you. Now, first of all, there is, if you look on the calendar, and it's here in the PowerPoint presentation, so you can get back to this anytime you want, but there is an AP testing schedule for those of you that are taking AP. You can refer to your various AP courses. Good luck. And still the same information about you seniors if you need to pass the civics test, how to do that, where to go, and what codes to use. Also information about concurrent classes for next year. Some of these deadlines have already passed, so like the deadline to complete the admission packet has already passed. So the only deadline that's still coming up is the deadline to submit qualifying test scores to Salt Lake Community College, and that's Wednesday, May 26th. Now, summer school, and I know I've said this a few times before, but for those of you that got behind on credits this year, if that happened to you, take advantage of this summer school, get caught up, don't procrastinate, don't put it off, talk to your counselor, because you need to talk to your counselor to get a recommend for it, and get those credits made up. Also, you still have a chance to buy a yearbook if you did not order a yearbook at registration. And there is a yearbook day on June 3rd. Also, you already know about Gear Up. We already went over that as well. Let's look at some graduation updates. So as always, it's at the Huntsman Center. It's June 4th. It's at 4. There is a mandatory practice that morning. If you click on East High's homepage, and I'll show you this again here in a minute, East High's homepage has a lot of graduation information that's worth you checking out. But you can have 4 guests per graduate. You need to make sure that you bring a ticket for guest and you bring a mask, that's required, and make sure you're on track to graduate. And so remember that if teachers said that you were like at a D or below, an F at midterm, that's notice that you're not on track to graduate for that class if that's a credit that you need. And they'll hold your cap and gown and they won't release that until you make it up with that teacher. So make sure you're on track to graduate. Don't get surprised. These dates right here, these important senior dates, this is on the East High's homepage as well. So you can look at when the major things are due. I'll let you kind of look over that yourself. But just notice here this last week of June here, this is when your textbooks are due and your fees have to be paid up. And then you can actually start dropping off your school laptops June 1st as well for you seniors. You do have to have a COVID test to participate in the graduation ceremony. And that starts on June 3rd at 1 p.m. in the big gym, so make sure you pay attention to that. Here's that rehearsal that I was telling you about. It's from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on June 4th, so the same day as graduation, but it's that morning. And you'll just check in at the Leopard outside of the office and pick up your name card. And then, of course, graduation's later that day. You have to be there by 3:30. Now, you know that there's Beast Bucks that you can spend if you have those. The spot is open. You know where that is now. And you can click on this link here to spend your Beast Bucks and to look at them, excuse me. You can also look on your Canvas dashboard homepage, and there's information about Beast Bucks there. Upcoming games, we've got a bunch of lacrosse. These are all state games, May 18th, 15th, and 18th for the girls. Soccer, boys soccer, state games, both the 14th and the 18th. Baseball, we have a game at East on the 12th, and then 2 state coming games on the 14th and 18th. Softball state games, the 15th and 17th. We have a region meet at East for track and field on May 12th through 13th, and a state meet at Davis May 18th through 19th. Tennis May 12th. There's a meet at Brighton. There is a new edition of East Students newspaper, The Leopard. Those guys do a great job. Check it out. Senior night for you seniors is Friday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. The cost is $15. It's a dance and there's food, and it's at the softball field. And I think, I'm pretty sure because it's outdoors, you don't have to do COVID testing, so that might be a bonus for some of you. Also, we have prom coming up. It's May 15th. It's free for all students, including freshmen. That's a rumor that freshmen can't come. That's not true. But it is for students only due to COVID concerns. Now, prom week activities, which is this week that we're in right now. May 13th is that's tomorrow. That's 90s wear. May 14th, Friday, is Dress to Impress. We will have a prom assembly. And so seniors, as always, are red, juniors black, sophomores white, freshmen are purple. Now, we do have our first and only assembly of, gosh, like a year and a half, is on Friday. And here is the assembly schedule. You can see that all your classes, instead of 85 minutes, are 55 minutes. And we have assembly will be with your third period class. It is up at the stadium, so it's outdoors so that we can say COVID safe. Lunch will be after the assembly and after your third period class. So you'll go to the assembly and then you'll go to your third period class. And then lunch is from 12:35 to 1:05. It's just one lunch, and then fourth period 1:10 to 2:15. There is an Avid survey in Canvas. I don't know if that's posted yet. I went and looked for it and I didn't see it, but check out for that. That will be in your dashboard. Tutoring we've talked about a bunch. Scholarship course we've talked about a bunch. I think that is everything. I thought there was one more thing. Nope, that's it. Everything else on the announcements are important things, but they're things that have been up there all year, like how to get mental health help, how to get COVID testing, how to get help with internet and covering those kinds of things. So like always, you guys, if there's any questions, I would love to help you. I'm a super nice guy. I want to help you, but if you don't ask me for help, there's nothing I can do about that. So let me know if there is anything I can do to help you. Stop by and say hi in my classroom up on the D floor. And I will talk to you next Wednesday. Peace out.